everyone, welcome to Essential Oils 101. Let's get started. I am Carly Schweet, for those of you who don't know me. I am a life coach, author of the book Boundaries with Soul, and a doTERRA wellness advocate. Tonight I will be sharing so much great information with you guys about what essential oils are, how you can use them, and why it is so important to go with doTERRA essential oils. So I've invited you to gain a greater knowledge about these all-natural tools that you can easily incorporate into what you're already doing at home, with your kids, by yourself. I will be highlighting the top 10 oils, plus some extra products that doTERRA makes over the next hour and a half or so. So go ahead and grab a pen and paper if you haven't already. I will be naming off a lot of different oils and some different products, so you probably will want a way to take notes. And let's go ahead and get started. So I use essential oils. Well, let me start from the beginning. I started with doTERRA last April 2016, and they have completely changed the way that I feel, the way that I think, the way that I go about my daily life. For me, as a people pleaser, someone who struggles with boundaries and someone who struggles with anxious feelings, essential oils really became a tool for me to take care of myself, to slow down in the moment, to have something to turn to when things felt off in my day or with my emotions. So these all-natural oils allowed me to take care of myself when I wasn't allowing myself to do so regularly. All right, so I want to show you guys a great video about what essential oils are. So give me 1 second here. Here we go.
There are no wasted efforts in nature. The fragrance of a flower, the smell of an orange, or the scent of a pine tree all serve specific purposes vital to a plant's survival. What our senses perceive as fragrances or scents are actually volatile aromatic compounds, tiny organic molecules that serve a variety of protective, reproductive, and regenerative purposes. These compounds help ward off unfriendly pests, attract friendly herbivores and insects, and even help the plant heal from infection and physical injury. There are over 3,000 identified varieties of aromatic compounds, each with its own unique and functional chemical constituents that provide different aromas and benefits to the plants. From the petals of a flower, to the leaves of a plant, the rind of a fruit, or the resin of a tree, these volatile aromatic compounds are all around us. Distilled directly from their plant sources, essential oils are multifaceted agents that have seemingly endless applications to our health and can be used aromatically, topically, or internally, ensuring the maximum potency and beneficial properties of essential oil are the result of maintaining the delicate ratio of aromatic constituents found in that essential oil, all of which can vary depending on the time of day or part of the plant which is harvested, time of year or life cycle when harvested, the geographic location and whether where the plant is grown, or the method and even the duration of distillation. For that reason, it is vital that essential oils come from a trusted source committed to not only producing unadulterated essential oils, but to adhering to the strictest production protocols. There are no wasted efforts in nature. Neither should there be in the health care you provide for yourself and those you love.
I just love that video because it really gives you a sense not only what essential oils are, but how much doTERRA truly cares about the product and cares about the quality of the oil that they're putting out there. So you heard a brief overview in that video of what essential oils are. But how are they used? So they mentioned it briefly in that video, but there are 3 ways that you can use essential oils. The first way is aromatically. So that's simply opening the bottle and smelling it, or putting a few drops in your diffuser with water and letting the diffuser run. It's a great way for the oils to stimulate the body and feel all the positive effects of these amazing oils. The second way is topically. And a lot of people have this misconception that you can't put oils on your skin, and that's just simply not true. And I will get to that in just a second. But you can totally apply oils topically. You do want to make sure that you are diluting them properly with fractionated coconut oil. And some really great spots that you can apply oils topically, the inside of your wrist, on the back of your neck in an upward fashion, on the soles of your feet, on your heart, temples, really so many great points to apply these oils. And then the third way is internally. And so for me, I take oils in my water every day. I make a drink with apple cider vinegar, grapefruit, and water. And grapefruit is great for the metabolism. So every morning before I eat anything, that's how I'm ingesting my oils. There are also times I'll make like veggie capsules, empty veggie capsules filled with some of our immune support oils to help with sickness before it hits or during the process of being sick. But I will say, when I use these oils, or once I've started using these oils, I think I've been sick once in 3 years, knock on wood. It's pretty incredible how powerful they are. Okay, so why doTERRA? doTERRA is an amazing company that truly, like I said, truly cares about the quality of their oils. They have some of the most strict testing for the purity of their oils in the industry. They have third-party lab results available to everyone who purchases a bottle from them. So if you're curious, you can go to sourcetoyou.com, and on the bottoms of our oil bottles, you'll see a code above the expiration date. You simply type in that code and you get access to the entire third-party lab result. So you know exactly how pure your oil is. They're 100% pure. But you can see it for yourself and you can see these lab results. doTERRA takes it very, very seriously. And back to that topic about putting oils on your skin, a lot of people caution against it because a lot of oils aren't pure and they're filled with synthetics, they're filled with fillers and with alcohol and a bunch of toxic junk. And your skin's your largest organ, right? So when you're putting these non-pure oils, these tampered oils on your skin, that's being directly absorbed into your bloodstream. So we want to make sure that we're very diligent about the quality of oils that we're using. And a really scary fact is that in order for a bottle to be labeled lavender, for example, only 10% of that bottle actually has to be lavender. So that other 90% can be those fillers, those toxins, those alcohols, whatever it is that they need to put in that bottle, which is very, very, very scary. We have a right to know what we're putting in our bodies, right? So another great thing about doTERRA is they practice this method of sourcing called co-impact sourcing. And unlike other companies who completely, own their own farms in a small isolated geographic area, doTERRA actually creates relationships with local farmers all over the world and works in these small communities to help create jobs, create income for these families, for these farmers, and completely change the communities. We build schools, housing, bring in food and supplies for them, and their co-impact sourcing initiative is truly amazing. So you can rest assured that every time you're using these doTERRA essential oils, you're also helping a family in Somalia or France or Italy or Turkey, wherever your oil is coming from. It's pretty amazing. So now I want to move into the top 10 oils. I will have a section for questions at the end, and if anyone has them, feel free to type them in the chat box. So top 10 oils. The first one that we have is lemon. Lemon is a beautiful oil. Our lemon farm is in Italy, so when you smell it, you're smelling true lemons, right? It's just when we grow plants and we harvest plants in their natural environment and harvest them at the optimal time, we are completely getting the best quality oil that we can. Like a lemon that is harvested in Italy versus a lemon that is harvested in Utah will smell very different and have very different potencies and very different chemical compounds. So our lemon is absolutely amazing. Lemon is a great oil for cleaning. So for me, I love to clean with lemon. I put lemon and OnGuard, which I'll get to in a bit, in a spray bottle with some vinegar and water, and that's all that I use to wipe down my countertops. It's very cleansing and detoxifying for the body. So that's something that you can put in your water or in your smoothies, in your green smoothies in the morning to get that extra boost of lemon without having an actual lemon on hand. It's also really great as Goo Gone. I discovered that randomly, but any like stickiness left over from a sticker or a price tag, put a little lemon oil on it, let it sit for a few seconds, and then you can just gently rub it off. It's pretty amazing. The second oil that we have is probably one of our most popular oils, lavender. Our lavender is grown and harvested in France, so it is true lavender smell. I actually didn't even like the smell of lavender until I smelled doTERRA's lavender. Other store-bought lavenders used to make me feel really nauseous and kind of put me off a bit. Lavender, of course, is great for rest. Simply putting it on the bottoms of your feet is a great way to absorb those oils into your bloodstream. Also, it's the oil of communication. So for all of those people pleasers that might be watching this, lavender is a great oil to help calm down and then communicate what you've been needing to say or wanting to say. Lavender is also really great if you ever experience burns from a hot surface. Putting lavender on the skin topically is a great idea. Some people might need to dilute it with a bit of fractionated coconut oil. That totally just depends on you and your skin. It's a very, very strong anti-inflammatory. So skin issues, redness of the skin, burns, lavender is a great calming oil, physically and emotionally. All right, our third oil is peppermint. And this peppermint is grown and harvested in Washington State, where yours truly lives. And peppermint is so clearing to the sinuses. Just this morning, I woke up with so much sinus pressure. So I have a roller ball with peppermint in it. It's just peppermint and fractionated coconut oil. I put that all along my sinuses. My eyes started to water. And within 3 minutes, all of my sinuses were draining out. And, it amazes me how quickly it can help to clear up those seasonal issues. Peppermint is also very, very energizing. It is a great mouse, rat, and rodent pest deterrent also. Learned that one the hard way. And peppermint. Also, peppermint's great for peppermint tea. 1 drop of peppermint is equal to the strength of 27 tea bags. So 1 drop is plenty. The next oil that we have is frankincense. Now, frankincense is probably one of the most coveted oils. It retails for about $95 a bottle. It is so, so, so powerful. Its nickname is liquid gold. As you can see, I've used pretty much all of mine. Frankincense, our frankincense comes from Somalia. And there is an amazing video about it if you guys have time to check it out later. So frankincense, it truly can do it all. I personally love using it for skin. It's really, really great. It's a great regenerative oil on the cellular level. So especially with skin, it's great to just apply it topically to trouble spots. So whatever that may be for you, you cannot go wrong with applying frankincense. It also is an oil that allows us, for those of you who might be on the more spiritual side, it allows us to connect with our higher self, our deepest, highest self, and to, deepen our meditations, deepen our yoga practices, deepen our spiritual practices. Frankincense is also great for those who are, it's literally great for so many things, dealing with inflammatory, like systemic inflammation, weakened immune systems, all sorts of issues that I can't name because it's technically not compliant, but if you're curious, you can Google it and you can read all about frankincense. The next oil is one of my personal favorites, which is Melaleuca, also known as tea tree oil. Melaleuca, our Melaleuca, is from Australia, where the Melaleuca trees live, and Melaleuca is a great antibacterial, antiseptic, antifungal. It's always in my first aid kit for any small cuts, blisters, scrapes, anything that you need to protect and not get infected. Melaleuca is my go-to oil. My personal story about Melaleuca was last summer I was bit by a dog in my neck, like right here. Yeah, right here. And it was a Saturday night. I was bit by a Great Dane, so it was a pretty big hole. And I went to the doctor, and she had to put stitches in my neck. And I said, okay, doc, I get it, fine. I'll take the stitches. But listen, I'm flying out on Wednesday, and I need this to not get infected, and B, I need these stitches out. Like, I can't go get my stitches out when I'm on vacation. So I asked her about using Melaleuca, and she told me, wait 1 day, and then you can start using it. So, because I knew how quickly I would start to scab using Melaleuca. So I waited 1 day, kind of let it do its thing and drain out, and I started using it Sunday evening, and I had my stitches out by Tuesday, and I left Wednesday morning. And I don't even have, you can't even tell that I was bit. It's pretty amazing. So I'm a huge fan of the power of Melaleuca. It is also the oil of energetic boundaries. So those of you who are constantly picking up other people's energy, Melaleuca is a great oil to put on the bottoms of your feet and kind of reclaim your space. Also really great if you have really stinky trash. This is so opposite. But if you have really stinky trash, I put it on a cotton ball and put it at the bottom of our trash can. And it totally takes the odors away. It's amazing. Oh God. Okay. The next oil that we have is oregano. Now, oregano is a very powerful oil. It is quite stinky. Our oregano is grown and harvested in Turkey, and it is a very, very, very powerful antibacterial and also antibiotic. So oregano, for me and for a lot of people, is something that they turn to in times of sickness, especially in the winter season. Oregano is a great oil that you can put in some veggie capsules, take a few times a day. Anytime that you would traditionally use something prescribed or over the counter, oregano is a great tool to help with the antibiotic end of things. I like to gargle it with some OnGuard and warm salt water when my throat's feeling a little itchy or dry, or those seasonal threats come along that like to cause a little bit of drainage down the back of your throat. Oregano is a great oil for that. Also, for those of you who are dealing with toe fungus, warts, all of that fun stuff, oregano and Melaleuca with some fractionated coconut oil will take care of that right away. The next oil is another one of my favorites. We're moving into the blends now. So Digest Zen is an amazing digestive blend with anise, peppermint, ginger, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel. And Digest Zen is, I never leave home without it. It's always on I rub it topically on my stomach before I travel to kind of help the digestive process throughout long days of traveling. It's great for those with heartburn issues or, reflux problems. Digest Zen is really, really calming and soothing to the digestive system. You can also take this internally in some water or put it in a veggie capsule as well. It is very, very powerful. Everyone that I give it to comes to me later and they're like, what was that miracle stuff that you gave me? It's just oils. The next blend that we have is Breathe, and Breathe is a respiratory blend. And it has laurel and eucalyptus, peppermint, melaleuca, lemon, ravensara, and cardamom. And Breathe is a great oil to have on hand at all times. I like to put it on my chest, especially like standing in a hot, steamy shower. Applying Breathe to your chest is a great way to open up the airways, clear out the lungs a bit, and it smells so good. If anyone gets kind of dry and stuffy at night, this is a great oil to put in your diffuser. It is so, so fabulous. You can also put it on your sinuses as well. But I just love either inhaling it right from the bottle or slathering it all over my chest to help with chest congestion. The next oil is that one that I've mentioned a few times, and that is OnGuard. And OnGuard is our protective blend. So also for those with boundary issues, OnGuard is a great oil to use to protect your space and your energy. So in this blend is orange peel, wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So this is a great oil for immune support. There are actually peer-reviewed, double-blind studies on this oil and its power against killing bacteria, keeping bacteria dead once it's been killed, and boosting your immune system. So this is a 6-season must-have. Diffusing it is a great idea. Putting it at the base of your spine, on the back of your neck, the bottoms of your feet. Also taking it internally via the soft gels that doTERRA sells or through the veggie caps. This protective blend is amazing. Also, weird funky smells, like if you cook something and it smells weird, diffusing OnGuard with Melaleuca and lemon together will get rid of all of those scents, weird odors that you don't want to have linger around. It's also really great to help neutralize bad pathogens in the air. So when my mom had surgery last year, after her surgery in her bedroom, I just constantly diffused OnGuard because I didn't want any sort of bad, harmful bacteria to get into her space as she was recovering. Nothing that could somehow jeopardize or compromise her immune system. The final oil is Deep Blue. Now, Deep Blue is a really, really strong, powerful oil, and it's wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, blue tansy, blue chamomile, helichrysum, and osmanthus. And to put this into perspective, helichrysum, one bottle of helichrysum is about $75. Blue chamomile, we actually don't even sell blue chamomile. Blue tansy is $95 a bottle. So you are getting very, very powerful oils packed into this tiny 5 ml bottle. So you really don't need much. And what Deep Blue is great for is just soothing and calming of achy muscles, achy joints, things that are holding a lot of tension and need to be soothed and relaxed. Deep Blue is a great oil for that. So those of you who are working out or hiking or constantly moving your body, Deep Blue, yes. So I just had someone ask, can Deep Blue help with TMJ? Absolutely. Some things I've read about oils in TMJ, I clench my teeth so much. So applying Deep Blue, you want to dilute this. So, well, it depends how brave you're feeling. Applying it to the areas where it hurts and kind of just rubbing it in there will really help to bring a lot of relief. And also applying lavender to the jawline before night can be helpful with that as well. So kind of let the muscles relax, and then soothe as well with the Deep Blue. Yeah, great question. Okay, cool. So those are the top 10 oils that doTERRA sells. They are absolutely amazing. And now I want to move into some of the other products that doTERRA makes. And this next one that I'm sharing is actually, believe it or not, our #1 best-selling product, something that I didn't think that I needed until I started using it and have just been completely blown away with the results that I've seen. But I will let the video do the talking. It can explain the scientific end much better than I can. So let me share my screen again. Whoops.
LLV, that's Lifelong Vitality Pack. And also, this surprises some people, but doTERRA's #1 best-selling product isn't their individual essential oils. It actually is their supplement kit, the LLV. And so this is a 3-pack supplement kit that really supports your body and really helps your body get all of those nutrients that you might be missing on a daily basis, and covers a lot of ground. So I'm going to go over exactly how to take these and the benefits of taking them and what's in here. This first supplement is called Microplex VMZ, and this is a whole food multivitamin and supplement. And so this really is covering all of your vitamins and minerals and the things you might be missing on a regular basis. And the unique thing about this multivitamin is that it really has its nutrients in whole food form. You may not know this, but 95% of supplement manufacturers out there today are filling their vitamins with things that are literally made of rocks and mineral salts that are not absorbable by the body. In fact, the most common calcium supplement today, calcium carbonate, your body can only absorb about 5% of that calcium because it's not in its whole food form. And the great thing about doTERRA and their Lifelong Vitality Pack and their Microplex multivitamin is that it contains vitamins and minerals in their whole food form. They actually were very wise in some of the things they put in here in their overall dosage. For instance, this actually has higher levels of vitamin D3. And we know vitamin D is essential for supporting your immune system. Similar thing with higher levels of vitamin C. It has 170% daily value of vitamin C. Also, it's very high in specific B vitamins, as well as other nutrients. You can see they even have broccoli and spirulina and other whole food factors in here that are great for your body. So again, one of the things I love here about the multivitamin is that it's in its whole food form. You're covering your bases. And so many of us today are nutritionally deficient and missing something. This helps you cover your bases. The next one here, this is one of my favorites. I believe this is one of the most unique supplements on the market, and this is our Alpha CRS supplement. And this really is for supporting cellular energy and natural cleansing. And so some of the incredible compounds that you're going to find in Alpha CRS include milk thistle. And by the way, milk thistle is known as the king of detoxifying herbs. It's been shown to detoxify your body and cleanse your body from a number of things and support the function of the liver and your cells. The other thing that's in here is Boswellia serrata, and that is a compound that comes from frankincense, and it has been shown to balance out inflammation levels in the body. And so we know that frankincense has many, many benefits. Also, it contains green tea extract. We know green tea extract contains the antioxidants EGCG, that stands for epigalactic catechin, and we know that that has been shown to be beneficial at supporting your body's metabolism as well as high antioxidant levels. And so One of the things about this alpha CRS, it is super high in phytonutrients and antioxidants from superfood and plant-based compounds from around the world. Also, this contains turmeric and curcumin. We know that turmeric, in fact, just go online. There are tens of thousands of studies out there on the benefits of getting turmeric in your diet. And we have a very, very high quality form of turmeric in this supplement, which also supports inflammation in the liver. And then last but not least, grapeseed extract. If you've ever heard of things like also resveratrol and other nutrients can be found in this overall formula. Quercetin, coenzyme Q10, ginkgo biloba, and also some of these have an essential oil matrix around them, so they're even more absorbable and digestible. And so again, alpha CRS, especially for supporting cellular function of the body, it is so important and a great supplement to take. And then last but not least is our XEO Omega. And this Omega supplement really has a balanced level of omegas. It's high in omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil, but also has unique omega-3 fats from flax oil as well. And so again, it has fish oil, has flax oil, also contains something called borage oil, which is GLA, which has been shown to help support hormones in both men and women, and then also contains the antioxidant astaxanthin. It's that dark-colored antioxidant that you find in wild-caught salmon that gives salmon that reddish color, and it actually is very, very supportive for the body in terms of protecting your overall cells and body. And so again, there's a lot of fish oil supplements out there today where the oils actually have gone rancid. They're not high quality in terms of the oils anymore. This has actually the antioxidants with the oils to keep the oils healthy and usable by the body. So this is also one of my favorite supplements for an omega supplement. And again, I would say again, 90% of the oil supplements out there today, the fish oil supplements are junk. This is a good quality balanced fish oil supplement that you can take as well. And the directions on all of these bottles is to take 2 caps twice a day. So 2 caps 2 times a day is the ideal ratio. And this LLV Lifelong Vitality Pack is meant to be taken on a consistent basis year-round. I would recommend putting it on your auto ship order on a regular basis. And again, there are 3 very unique supplements. And remember, there is a reason why this is doTERRA's #1 seller. And the reason being, I know for myself, is I've had so many people start taking the LLV supplement, and they've been sending me testimonials and success stories saying, I cannot believe that this supplement kit changed my life. You know, a lot of times when you take supplements, you don't feel anything and you don't notice a difference. The thing I can tell you about the supplement kit, you will feel it and you will notice a difference taking it. So again, take my advice, take LLV. There's a reason why it's one of the top selling supplement kits in the world today. And this has been my tip for a better, healthier you. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Dr. Axe with my essential oils tips.
Pretty amazing stuff. So those supplements are, I've always been, since going to health coaching school, I was the type of person that believes that you should get all of your nutrients and vitamins from your food. And I've come to realize that, a lot of us aren't, a lot of us are eating modified diets where we're not eating meat, or we're not eating dairy, or we're not eating certain vegetables, nightshades, or whatever it might be. So you're not getting all of those nutrients that you would normally get. Also, our food supply has completely changed over the last 20 years, 10 years even, and the quality of the food that we are consuming is not as high as it used to be. Not to mention, not to get off on a tangent here, but a lot of people today are dealing with inflamed or leaky gut. So the absorption rate on our food, the minerals and the nutrients from our food, is definitely not as high as it could. So supplementing with these amazing supplements that you just heard Dr. Axe outline is of utmost importance. The amazing thing also about these supplements is that they have a 30-day refund, like no questions asked. Totally guaranteed full refund if you do not like those supplements. So highly, highly recommend them. Some other products that I wanted to mention tonight, this Correct X is, sorry, it's kind of bright, Correct X here. So this is an essential ointment, kind of like a first aid ointment. So it has frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, melaleuca, and lavender. And this is a great ointment to just keep on hand for any small cuts, scrapes, bruises, blisters, bumps, burns, anything that comes up. This is a great antibacterial ointment to carry around in your purse. It's also really great for scars. If anyone's trying to heal a scar, this ointment is a great, great addition, and you get the power of these uber expensive oils without buying the expensive oils. Another new addition that I'm really excited about is this OnGuard sanitizing mist. So this is basically your antibacterial hand spray, and we all know antibacterial sprays filled with those terrible alcohols they're not great for us. So this OnGuard spray has the power of the OnGuard essential oil. It's a very immune boosting, and it doesn't dry out your hands either because it has those really great supportive oils in it. I think it's like $6.50 with a wholesale account. So if you have an account or you need to set up an account, this is a must-have. You can only order one per month right now, or two, maybe two per month. Some other products that I absolutely love, Balance is a grounding oil. I get asked a lot about oils to help with anxious feelings and stress, and Balance is definitely one of my favorite oils. It has spruce, hoe wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus, and it is very, very, very powerful and grounding. I like to just put it on the inside of my wrist or just take a deep breath from the bottle. Pairing this oil with a few deep breaths and a few moments of calm can really change how you're feeling. Another oil that I truly love is wild orange, and wild orange is an oil that smells so good you want to eat it. It's a very uplifting oil, it's very energizing, but I also love to cook with it. So adding it to chocolate or chia seed pudding or your smoothies in the morning, wild orange is amazing. If you need an energy boost in the morning, diffusing it with peppermint is really, really invigorating. Even just smelling it from the bottle. Last but not least, this final oil here is Serenity. And I've come across a lot of individuals who don't like lavender, myself included until doTERRA's. Serenity is a restful blend. So for those of you struggling with sleep or who have little ones struggling with sleep, Serenity is a beautiful blend of lavender and cedarwood and hoe wood and marjoram and Roman chamomile and vetiver, one of my favorite oils, vanilla and Hawaiian sandalwood. Serenity is great to just put a few drops in your diffuser, or I put a few drops on my pillow at night. I also love making like fabric sprays with Serenity. I'll put baking soda, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, water, and a few drops of Serenity. And not only does it help freshen the linens with the baking soda, but it helps to calm everything down at night. This is also a great oil to add to your, if you guys use wool dryer balls, highly suggest them, by the way. They're very, very eco-friendly and definitely save you money. But whenever I'm washing linens, I'll put Serenity on the dryer balls, and it kind of infuses all of our linens with this beautiful restful blend without all the toxic crap. So guys, that's it. I blew through those oils. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat, or if you're watching this as a recording, connect with me on Instagram or on Facebook, Carly Sweet. And for those of you who might be interested in getting started with doTERRA, I'm so glad that you're here. what you can do to check out all of our amazing starter kits is head to carlyschweet.com, that's C-A-R-L-E-Y, Schweet, S-C-H-W-E-E-T.com, and click on the Essential Oils tab, and you'll see a pink button that says Browse Kits and Order, or something along those lines. And there you can check out all of our starter kits, and my favorite one is actually the Natural Solutions Kit. It contains all of the products plus a lot more, including the supplements, including the hand spray, including these amazing oils, our most gorgeous new diffuser, shampoo, conditioner, basically everything that you'll need to start cleaning out your home, and getting rid of all of those toxic chemicals and creating an empowered natural life for yourself. Another great kit is the Home Essentials kit as well. So Natural Solutions and Home Essentials, those are my two favorite kits. And for those of you who do order a Natural Solutions kit, you will receive a copy of the Modern Essentials book, which is an amazing resource. You can see how big it is, for all things essential oils. All of your questions can be answered within this book. For anyone else, for any other kit, you'll receive my diffuser recipes guide, which has 80 diffuser recipes, using essential oils, a booklet, and then also top 10 oils, which I outlined here tonight, plus a travel bag and fractionated coconut oil. So head to carlyschweet.com, click on the Essential Oils tab, fill out your order form, and don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. You'll see my email address on that page. And have a great night, everyone.